Alright, good morning, good day. I hope you guys are doing well. This is African Crypto Warlord coming in with another XRP analysis, and today we'll be focusing on the ripple effects of volatility through XRP's book. So what we have been monitoring the last 10-12 days is our 5-day time frame, and currently we're going to go from 5-day, 3-day, 24-hour, 12-hour, 6-hour, 3-hour, 90-minute, 45-minute, and 15-minute. Okay, and from there we're going to pretty much just base our trades, saying which ones are saying up, which ones are saying down, which ones have volatility expanding with direction, and which ones have volatility contracting with direction. How we will investigate the volatility contraction is through this chart over here that we have lining up. That's on our 15-minute, and through this chart over here, which is our Shannon Entropy, another entropy oscillator, and then Pearson correlation. These two, this gray cloud and this white line is demarcated for this indicator. Okay, so what we can see on the 15-minute just currently, because it's getting quite a bit volatile, is that we're stuck on our daily mean. Well, not stuck, I'm not going to be over the top here, but we're on top of our daily mean. Okay, so what I will go and do is I'll pull up this oscillator over here, okay, and I will go and say, alright, if we close this candle below this daily mean, then we'll look for a little bit more continuation to 3383, okay, because this mean reversion over here getting denied its mean, the opportunity to mean revert, will match up with this daily VRE level. So let's just go zoom out and see what price action's been doing on the 15-minute on our VRE levels. And then from there we're going to move in. Okay, so as of yesterday I launched one early in the morning somewhere down here. I was pretty optimistic that we're going to touch our daily mean by close. We pretty much touched it in the last 15 minutes of close. We capped off at this area, big drop in and back up. As you can see, these daily means when they print, they're quite magnetic. Okay, so we've come in, we've scooped our level 1 to the downside of our daily mean, so 1 level down, and we've come in and we've scooped our 1 level up. So we're going to just quickly go have a look at our return oscillator now, and then we're going to shuffle from 5-day down. Okay, so we'll start off on the 5-day. What we've been wanting to happen on the 5-day is a contraction in volatility, which will get us back up to previous levels, right? But what we can see here is our first super scalper has been reverted to the downside, but we still have another 5 days to confirm if this trend goes further down. Okay, and then from there we'll be able to know. So we can see that we've caught our trend, but we've actually hit an outlier point, so we've dumped a bit too hard and we've come into our outliers, so we can expect a pullback, right? We've got our blue flashes, we've hit our second deviation of returns to the downside, looking for a little bit of a pullback, and that will help defend this mean reversion, what we just saw on the 15-minute, but inverse, right? So from there we're going to go look at Shannon Entropy, which has been number 1 in this observation. What we can see here is just our normal entropy. If price action sits here, let's say round about daily close, you could look for some more continuation to the downside. We saw on the 15-minute that it's stuck at the daily mean. Well, not stuck, it's just sitting on the daily mean like a magnet. So if it closes below the daily mean, you can confirm downwards trend for the new 5-day print, which happens in 11 hours and 23 minutes. And then from here we're going to go on to our 3-day. The 3-day is looking contradictory to the 5-day. So we're going to just go 5-day says more down for now, right? But we've called that because we know what's happening. That's why it's so wiki. Right now what we can see on our 3-day is expansion, a little bit confused on our Shannon. So 3 days currently confused. Okay, so 3 days going sideways. And then our 24-hour. This will just be an easy plot in to see where we are. We've come in, we're at 5-day at 6-hour Laplace distribution cones. So this range is being scooped up in Laplace distribution ranges. So contraction in Pearson correlation, whilst volatility is contracting, tells us we're going to trend. Entropy also agrees that it is looking for a trend. So 24-hour says up. Okay, 24 hours says up. What's our 12 hour going to tell us? So 12 hour was looking quite speculative. Yesterday we looked at the 24 hour and we saw it on an outlier which matched up with our 12 hour, which did give us this little pullback up to the mean at the end of the day. Okay, over here. So we have contraction, so 12 hours confused. So when I say confused, I say price action goes sideways on those time frames, aka dojis, until stated otherwise. Because if they go sideways, if they keep dojis on those time frames, then what happens is the lower time frames can also mean revert. And then they can start looking for strength together. And once you have a whole bunch of oscillators pointing in the same direction on multiple different time frames, it's a lot easier to take a trade because you know the general longevity of a trend that is going to be behind you. So we can see that our 6 hour is definitely saying a little bit more downside. We've just had a new print. So this candle is small, so it'll be interesting to see how quickly, if it's only 10 microcents to lift this green oscillator. If so, then you'll look for a little bit of continuation to the upside for a new trend on the 6 hour. 6 hour, not looking too healthy in that sense, wanting to go for the downside so what's keeping the 6 hour from going to the downside is our 3 hour contraction was negatively correlated. That's giving us up. So 6 hour is down, 3 hour is up, and then we'll do our 90 minutes, and then we'll give us some ranges at the end of the day. 90 minutes looking to mean revert under contraction, so it looks like it can push through to the upside. It does have potential on the 90 minute, which will back our 3 hour. Our 90 minutes currently backing our 3 hour and 24 hour and 3 day, and then our 45 minute, given our 45 the 90 minute can mean revert, it's at a place that it can mean revert. So this is still confused here, just because I can see that the line is green whilst expanding, but either which way, the next one has to contract in order for price action to go up. If the little line goes red, then we're going to have a continuation dump, which will agree with the 45-minute return starting to fold around to the downside and unwind. And then we're going to go, so 45 minutes, a bit confused, but looking a little bit more down, so sideways and down. Okay, our 15 minute just got its just got a bear div on it. Let's throw up our VRE level. Okay, so this is a bear div that can confirm it. You see, if we close below here, that's what we were saying. If we close below here, we'll look for continuation. That's our bear div that came in now and flashed for us. Okay, so contraction, this is still confused. So this one will go sideways until close, I would say. Let's go have a look at 5 minutes until we push both of them through. 5 minutes hit its outlier. It does have opportunity to expand. It's still confused itself. We will wait. So our blue flashes off, which is good. And then we can throw up a JMA just to check if we're above it. Alright, and see if this is a little entry. JMA, UMP, she'll come. Okay, perfectly on the JMA, that's good stuff. Now this will get dumped into, there you go, because it's expanding whilst volatility is expanding while still negatively correlated. So that's what's just going to hit these down. Even though volatility is expanding, we have bullish div coming through the book. There you go. Now it has the opportunity to run more to the upside because, a little bit higher at 34.03, we'll see it run to the upside. From here is a very good point to run to the upside. There you go. That will confirm your bull and bear div. What's our 15 minutes saying? Is it looking like it is going to also set in a bull div? Something like this. Let's see. Nothing as yet. It's just a regular, stegular contraction. That's also helping our float up. So 15 minute will be decided by the daily. This will be our range. Literally, we'll be playing around in this blue box for a minute. Let's put these. We'll be playing around in here until stated otherwise. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Let's just go put us up on our 12 hour or we'll go put us up on our 45 minute, and we'll just go look for a little bit of ranges from here, because 45 minute looks like it is taking the lead. So we'll want to see a point of denied mean reversion around about 3397, and that can set you in bullish. Failure point for 3397, you can catch a wick at this JMA. Each candle that prints it will obviously be lifting up higher, so that could be in this region here, coming in for a bullish div. But either which way, we can have a looky see. So by the end of the day, I would say by the end of the day we will have a little bit of resolution as to what we're wanting to do, because we have a new 5-day print, and our 5-day print tells us that if we carry on sitting here, open and close 2 candles, if we open and close the next candle below here, we can expect a lot more continuation to the downside in the next 10 days. But if price action lifts up out of this region, then we can see that this will mean revert. These have hit its outliers, and then we can see a big pickup come through the books. I hope this was helpful. These are some previous targets. 380.36 is the first target I'd scalp, and from the first target I'd buy is 2908. I was lucky enough to scalp some out last night and get a fancy thumbnail NFT looking thing. Bless. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you find that this is helpful. Have a good day further.